Welcome, Leo and Leo Cross Watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. So I hope everyone had a great week and a great start to the new year. We have the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles for you, Leo. So just a quick reminder, I do have the private readings available. So my email is below in the description box. If you hold on. There we go. Sorry. And then we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I don't think I finished that sentence. My email is below in the description box if you'd like a private reading. So, Leo, I feel like you're going to be seeing something really clearly about your person. And I feel like you start to see that whatever it is that they're working on, and I mean, maybe you can clearly see that they have some work to do, but I feel like you see something really clearly this week that shows you that it's really nothing that you can do the work for them. And of course, it's not like you were looking to do the work for them. It doesn't feel like that anyway. It feels more like you may not have realized how big of a problem it's become for your person in all of this. You know what I mean? I feel like you were kind of focused on, building your pentacles, your career. It's almost like things may have felt like they were going in the right direction for you. And I feel like in that bit of distracted energy, something about your person's past seems to have gotten a real hold on them. It doesn't feel like someone, it feels like it's a negative thought pattern. Maybe there's been some negativity that's been put on them from past relationships it feels like it's rearing its ugly head. It feels like a personal insecurity. It doesn't even feel like it's one necessarily related to you or the relationship. It could be like something to do with eating or taking care of themselves in some way. And I feel like there seems to be it feels like there's a bit of a draw for your person to fall back into that behavior. It's almost like they know that by falling into that behavior, they're going to, they run the risk of getting cut by all these swords. But it's almost like it would be a relief to just let themselves fall for a second. So I feel like there is a message here that your person seems to be struggling, obviously. With the Queen of Cups here as the situation between you. Leo, I feel like your person really needs you right now. I feel like they need your attention. I feel like they need to be reminded, not that you're, their fixer, but that you are there to love and support them. It just seems like they're going through a lot right now. And you may have been under the impression, at least until this week, that they were in the same space because I feel like externally they looked that way. But it feels like whatever internal, it just feels like there's a part of their shadow that seems to be coming back almost with a force. So I think actually just with the nature of that, we're going to pull the clarifier on that. Clarifier on this person. So we have the Nine of Cups reversed. So I feel in the past your person may have felt really isolated. I feel like and we do have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But anyway, I feel to a certain extent that your person, they may be able to pull themselves out of this energy on their own, but there seems to be something here that they struggle to see it on their own. You know what I mean? It's like if you're able to call their attention to what's going on, obviously not and not that you would be doing this, but I feel like it's really important that you do it in a loving manner, that it's not like, hey, you're doing this and you need to stop. I feel like it needs to be a lot softer than that. But I feel like this person kind of, it's almost that energy of they're staring into this mirror and they're becoming transfixed on this thing that's really toxic to them. And I feel like the longer they stare at it, the more they're drawn into it. And it's almost like you kind of have to grab them before they get pulled into it here. And I feel like the second that you kind of hold a mirror up to what's happening, I feel like they're able to pull them, almost kind of shake their head and be like, wow, that was, can't believe that I got that close to it, sort of thing. And I feel like when that happens, you do seem to pull them out of it, but I feel like it kind of gives you a little bit of insecurity. It's almost like you might want to keep a close eye on them for a while. Anything in particular Leo needs to know about keeping a close eye on this person? We have the Three of Cups. I feel like there's this message. We have the Eight of Wands. I think you'll know that your person's really struggling if they start overcompensating. It's like if they tell you that they're okay, they're okay. But if they tell you they're okay and then all the ways they're okay, it's almost like you're going to see that they're overcompensating because they are not okay. So we're just going to pull one advice card here from the Affirmator stack. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. I was going to say that's too many, but it's only 3. So we have self-love, gentleness, and spontaneity. I openly embrace the feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? So I feel like there is a message here that if you feel like you're about to beat yourself up for this happening, not that you will, but if you start to feel like, oh, should I have caught this beforehand? I feel like there isn't much that you can do about that now. And, you know, of course, if there's something that you feel you can improve on for next time, great. But looking at it from a space of how can I improve rather than what did I do wrong? I feel like that might help you to reframe this year, because whatever this person is going through, I don't feel it was put there by you. So gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So I kind of feel when you see your person in this headspace, it actually feels like you'll naturally move into that really gentle space with them because you care about them. You don't want them to be suffering. So spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes, so buckle up. Buckle up, Charlie. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just beside a karaoke singer's mullet. So, I kind of feel like there's something that comes along. It feels a little bit like you're kind of ready for anything here. And I feel like that actually seems to put you in a place of leadership in this dynamic this week. So that's what I have for you today, Leo. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. Much love. Bye.